This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, NBA Youngboy was denied bond. Okay, I think in court they introduced some some pictures of weapons and stuff that he had. I don't know, that had in his possession or something. So the lawyer appealed the decision and presented photos of NBA Youngboy in the possession of the firearms. In both photos, holding. I knew that was going to come back to bite him because there was these videos and he still had them, and I was like, oh man, this is going to come back to bite him, and it did. We talked about that months ago. Anyways, yeah, he's denied bond, so he has to wait for the actual trial to begin. We'll see how this all works out. It's scary. I can't believe he blew so many chances. You know, I would have been very careful after the second time coming home. You know, Paris Hilton. There was rumors that she had a pregnancy news. Everyone was reporting it, and then she said, "I am not pregnant." She denies it and makes you watch her podcast to see this. Lipa, how do you say this girl's name? She did a song with the baby. She's very, 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 very disappointed in him. What's her name? Dua Lipa. I'm surprised and horrified at the baby's comments. I don't really recognize this as the person I worked with. I know my fans know where my heart is and lies, and I stand with 100% with the LGBTQ community. We need to come together to fight the stigma. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The baby, yeah, he had probably a poor choice of words on stage. He explained it more yesterday. But then people were just, why does she need to make a statement? Is she being canceled or something? Like, the song was like a year and a half ago. They're not friends with each other. Just because they did a song with each other doesn't mean she co-signs what he said. But people like to get ahead of problems now. Well, Tory Lanez reacts and says cancel culture doesn't exist. It's just a small group of people on Twitter tweeting at the same time. And you can't stand for something. You can't stand for something and be selective on times you stand for it. I mean, it's true. I mean, cancel culture is just kind of out of control. I mean, if you don't like the baby anymore, don't listen to him. But he kind of explained and showed appreciation for all of his fans, of all of his fans, and he respects all of their choices in life. But I have to say that though the words he used on stage could have been taken the wrong way, and he probably had a poor choice of words. But so that's why you shouldn't pause and talk to your audience when you're like hyped up off adrenaline and everything while you're performing. You haven't well thought out what you're going to say. And, you know, he explained what he meant, but, you know, I can't believe people are just reacting the way they are. So we have academics and Wack100 and Tekashi. They did a podcast. It's not even out yet, but Mysonne's already reacting to it. This is what he said. The difference between me and you is I have integrity. Snitching is not about integrity. It's about self-honor, not criminality. When you have enough honor to deal with the consequences, you don't snitch. Snitching is the only way for the weak to get over it. It's no honor. It's no excuse, especially when they return to society with the same fake gangster persona and activities. You're a coward, and anyone who attaches themselves to you are clout chasers, men or women of low integrity. You want to save these kids' lives? Tell them to stay out the streets because the consequences are life in prison or death. Don't promote the rat who did all that dirt and weasel his way out of the consequences. Is actually giving these kids a false reality. All right. Well, Wack100 responded to that, obviously. And he said, the difference between me and you is simple. I do what I want to do. I'm a wolf. And he says, academics, put that 3-hour interview up I did with Tekashi. He showed up with no security and all his jewelry after clubbing all night. Don't expect me to do something to him. And you guys didn't. I see him as a civilian. He told the truth. Blame the streets and blame the block for allowing a civilian to wear the hat of a gangster. Sad day when the so-called hustler is being hustled by the good kid from the corner deli. That's funny. Then one of the head people at Instagram was on the Breakfast Club, and they talked about Boosie being banned. Boosie? Of course Boosie reacts. He wants his page back because people like Beyonce and everybody don't get their pages taken.
DJ Envy, and you right. He wouldn't do it to Kim K. He wouldn't do it to Ariana Grande. You know why? Because he got dreams of messing with her. He got dreams of laying down with them. That's why. You wouldn't block their page. You know why. You know why. He has dreams of being sexually related to him. DJ Envy, and you right.
And then Boosie says, hey, do like the rest of the world and just give me a second chance. Show the world that IG is fair. Boosie. I hope he does get his Instagram back. But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Let's see. Do we have anything else? Before I get out of here, let me check if I put something else in here. Nope, that's it. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys next one. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace.